Hi everyone, Noelia here with a new weekly video. This week I'll be talking about teaching your first class at VIPKid. It'll be so exciting, you get booked. What? Now what? What do you do? How do you get into the classroom? How do you make it work? So I will be showing you my computer, my screen, and walk you through what to do to get to your first class. So as you know, I'm not technologically savvy. I'm not this bad, but I'm definitely not technologically savvy. So look for me in the background of the next few slides. Everyone. So I work from a PC. You can also work from an iPad, but I don't have one, so I have my PC. You see I have a few VIPKid icons here. I have to clean them up. But anyway, you must download the VIPKid desktop app in order to teach. You cannot teach from the website. You have to download this app. And currently it is only compatible with Macs or iPads. So if you are trying to teach from a Chromebook, it won't happen. I made that mistake my first class and I had to cancel and I was nervous and whatever, but make sure you have something that is compatible to teach. Like I said, a Mac or an iPad, and you must download the VIPKid Teach app. Once you download it to your folders, you bring it to your desktop and you can easily click on it to open up the app. And this is what it looks like. So actually tomorrow I only have one class and the day after. Wow, I wonder what's going on. Anyway, this is what it looks like. You'll see at the top there's a few drag down tabs and you can explore, figure out what everything shows. At the top left. At the top right you have more. There's my profile picture. In the middle you have your upcoming classes. On the right over here is the to-do list. If you forget to fill out feedback, class feedback or unit assessment, if you have a booking request, if there are any tasks that you haven't done, I don't have any so it won't show, but see, that's what happens. If you have no-show checklist, it's just a little checklist if you actually don't go to class. It's just a little checklist to help you figure out how you can do it. And this is what the rest of the app looks like. A library with a multitude of resources and their current promotions. So when you get your first class, it'll be up here at the upcoming classes in the middle. So you can click on that. You can also access it from the upper left corner. On the class tab, you have bookings, classrooms, and feedback. This is feedback that you have from parents, but we won't go there yet. We'll do that in another class. So then you click on classroom, and these are all the upcoming classes you have. It'll show you. And then on the right side, you click classroom. So you cannot enter a classroom more than an hour before class, so it won't let me see everything, but this is what it looks like. You have some information here about your student. This is you. These are all the tabs you can utilize during classroom. Add feedback is what you would do at the end of class. Advice is if you have any technical advice for the app itself. Exit is obvious. Refresh is something I use often because sometimes the internet's a little funny and I will click this button to refresh the internet while in class. This is a line, switch line. Switch line, I don't know if that's right, but you could switch your line, which would change the line of your classroom, and I am not technologically savvy, but if you're having a lot of issues, before you click help for the fireman, who is our online immediate help, you could refresh or switch the line and it'll change your classroom. So here's some information about your class. There's a little bit of brief info about your student. Here's some recent comments from teachers. This is what I wrote the last time I wrote something about this specific student. And if you click this, you can get more information about the student. This is also something you can utilize on your iPhone with the app too. If the parents have any teaching preferences, they would be here. Now here is the meat and potatoes, your actual class. There's the objective, the key vocabulary you'll be focusing on, as well as sentence patterns. This is a major course, level 2, unit 10 class. So I can preview the class slides to see what I'll be teaching. No matter how many times I've taught classes, I always look at the slide preview because sometimes they change things. So while you scroll through, there's a bunch of information you could check out. This is not for the student. This is for the parent and for you. This is the reward system. Rewards are very important at VIPKid. At each class, the student should get their 5 stars and be able to get rewards depending on the level. Actually, every class offers a type of reward, but you could make your own as well. Then you see the warm-up slide, and it's all a PPT. So you go through, you check all your slides and make sure you know what you're doing. This one is an assessment class. So this is what an assessment class looks like. It's pretty much an online game. They answer the questions and they find things, as well as getting the rewards that you supplement. So all the way at the end of class, and you can always tell which one is an assessment because typically class slides are about 28 to 30. When they're higher, they're an assessment. So you go all the way, you'll see all the slides, some free talk at the end. At the end, there's also a project that you have to explain that they must do for their following class. And over here, there's different things. This is a new one, pen. I can't figure out what is different than the regular pen. But if you click these different things, you can use the magnifier. This is to turn off the student's keyboard or mouse, which comes in handy when they're not paying attention and drawing all over the screen. You can change your color of your pen. You can use green, you can use yellow. And when you start, it's always red. This is erase if you made a mistake, or if the student made a mistake. This is to restore the page if the student has colored all over and you can't see anything, and there you go. And this is a timer if you want to use one. So the benefit of going through the class slides prior to class is 1, you obviously know what you're going to be teaching, and 2, you can get your props prepped. So that is what the classroom looks like. You get a 15-minute alert prior to class to remind you that you have a class coming up. And I like to go into the class about 10 minutes before, if possible. If I'm teaching back-to-back classes, I can't. But at least 10 minutes before to ensure that nothing has changed, that the class isn't changed, that my internet is working, that I have the proper props, and I'm ready to go. So congratulations on getting your first booking, and we look forward to many more. If you have any questions, or if you would love to become a VIPKid teacher like me and so many other happy work from home moms, dads, grandparents, neighbors, just email me at noeliacteach@gmail.com. See you soon.